Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, jusDenyse. It's me, Courtney Denise, and we are back with another braiding video. In today's video, I'm going to show you all how I achieved these small knotless box braids in my daughter's hair using a new technique that I wanted to try out and I absolutely love. It helps not turn the braids as much, and you'll see as I demonstrate. For this style, the items you will need would be pre-stretched hair. It makes your life easier. I'm using the Freetress natural texture, a braiding rack, a rat tail comb, shine gem, and clips. I know that went by pretty fast, but I'll list it all in the description box as well as where I got my braiding rack because you guys asked a lot. Now starting off, I'm going to put gem around the section of the hair, and I am going to start with 3 pieces and I'm going to braid them, crossing them over twice as demonstrated. Once I get to this point, I'm going to start adding in the hair. This amount of hair is the amount of hair that I use throughout the whole head. And you're going to add that hair in between your index finger and your thumb and clamp it. Once you clamp the hair, you're going to take that piece and you're going to stretch it a little and put it on the top of the braid. Now you're going to continue to braid down, and then once you cross once, you're going to add that hair down. And you're going to repeat that step. Again, you're going to put the hair, same amount, and you're going to put that between your index finger and your thumb, and you're going to clamp it, leaving out the top portion. And I pull up just a little bit because once you braid down, it pulls the hair piece down a little bit anyway, and then you're going to add it to your next and then continue to braid down. I braid down, I think maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times, just depends on how you feel. Cross it over once, cross it over twice, and then you're going to add the 3rd piece of hair. Again, the exact same size. However, this time you're going to flip it and you're going to add it to the right section in the middle section, and I'll show you once I add it on. Like so. Now the key to adding this hair and making it transition smooth is when you add it, braid that braid tight. That way you see it seamless and you can't tell that you added hair in the middle of the braid. That's why I think all sections of the hair being the exact same size is very important. So to prepare for this, you're going to put them all the same size on the rack. As braiding, you're going to add product as needed. I like to add product especially where their hair ends. That way their hair will blend in seamlessly with the weave. My handy dandy raggedy comb, because it's the best for parting. Don't come for me. I make them like that purposely. I buy them regular and then I break the first 2 or 3 pieces off. And then you're going to braid down. And I will demonstrate this a few more times for you all, giving you a few tips along the way. So be sure to watch the entire video. Another trick or technique I like using when doing knotless box braid is pre-parting. Now don't be alarmed, y'all. I use jam to pre-part my hair, so that's what the white looking stuff is. It's not really white, it's just the glare from the light. Oh, bars. But anyway, to make sure my section Philip over here judging me, y'all. But to make sure my sections are even, and sometimes so I can have a count of how many more I have in the front section specifically, I like to pre-part it and then continue to braid. So that's definitely a trick. One, to help you braid faster, and two, to make sure your front area is matching however you choose to part your knotless box braids around. And then what I'm going to do is I am just going to pre-section the sections of hair I'm going to braid as well. Also using my shine and jam to define my parts. So, you know, again, these is just little tricks to help you, one, braid faster, and two, make sure all your sections of hair that you want to make individual braids are the sizes that you want and prefer. That way you're not parting and then braiding, and then once you get to a certain patch, it's going to be an uneven amount of braids, if you understand what I'm saying. And then once you get those sections stretched or get those sections parted off, you're going to stretch the hair over, and this is where your clips are really going to come in handy, and just clip every other one or a section so that you can continue to braid. Now with adding that third piece, sometimes it makes the sections uneven. So you can definitely borrow hair from one section to another, like I'm doing so right here. I would just say borrow small pieces at a time and make sure you continue to braid down tightly, again, so the braid itself just transitions so you can't tell that you've been borrowing hair from one section. Again, use product as needed, your comb if needed, and braid down. Whatever you need to do to make sure your braid is a smooth transition from start to finish. A lot of people always ask me how I have so much definition to my braids, and the only answer or logical answer that I can think of is that I keep the same amount of tension on the braid, literally from the top of the braid to the bottom of the braid. As well as when I'm adding hair, it's very important to keep that tension and to braid it tightly. Even when you're just borrowing hair, you want to take small pieces and continue to braid down with the same amount of tension. Alright, you all, so that is all the tips and tricks I wanted to share with you all in this video. I really hope you like the new technique and the tricks. If you have any questions, please be sure to ask. And this right here is the final look. Small knotless box braids. I love you all. Thank you for the support. If you made it to the end of this video, you are the jusDenyse. Just a quick spin around just to show you all her birthday braids. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to watch any other videos that I might have that might help you on my channel. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.
All right.